Welcome to the Babs family. So pure. Do well to subscribe to our channel, hit the bell button to get notified whenever we post our new videos. Today we are going to be making Banga stew. That's our Banga seed. We have our salted meat, our fish. We have our dried fish, our mangala, that is stockfish. That's our crayfish, pepper. That's our African nutmeg called ehuru. We have our seasoning cubes, our ogiri. This is Igbo ogiri. We have our salt to taste. We have our vegetables, scent leaf and ugu leaf. This is our Banga seed cooking already. After the cooking, here we are pounding it. You can use mortar, we can use pot. This is our Banga juice already. This is our meat, our seasoned meat, stockfish, dried fish, all joined together to cook. This is our Banga juice. It has been thickened here already. After extracting it, we put it on fire to cook, to thicken. This is it on fire now. Our Banga juice is already boiling. As you can see, it's boiling. That's me adding my onion, just some portion of the onion, the sliced onion, because I actually wanted to add it at the end of the cooking to still have it fresh in the stew. So I didn't add every of my sliced onion because I really love onion. I'm a lover of onion and crayfish. So our Banga is cooking. Sorry that the camera wasn't covering it as supposed, but nevertheless we can see it. That's me adding my stockfish, my assorted meat, my dried fish, everything. I seasoned it together to cook, to bring out the taste. So I need to scrape everything in the pot because they are needed. Yeah, they are needed. Okay, that's our Banga stew boiling and bubbling. You can see the thickness. It's not watery at all. Yeah, it's not watery. You don't have to make it to be watery because you wouldn't enjoy it if it is watery. Our Banga stew is boiling. That's my ehuru and my ogiri. I blended both of them together and it's time to add them together now. The ehuru and the ogiri has been added into the pot. Remember I said that ehuru is called African nutmeg. That's our nutmeg. So the stew is boiling. Yeah, the aroma is already coming out. That's my seasoning cube. I just added little of my seasoning cubes. That's Maggi. So the stew is boiling. Oh my God, can you see that? It's not watery at all. It's really thick, and that's how I love it. I don't like it when it is watery. So we can see the meat, everything is boiling together because I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah, I wish you were here with me to enjoy with me. That's my salt to taste. That was the only salt I added. Remember, you are not going to add too much salt because your meat, your seasoned meat already has salt and some cubes. If you added some seasoning cubes to your meat, you don't need to add too much of it again into the stew so that it doesn't get salty. So I was conscious of that. That's my blended pepper and my crayfish, all joined together and added into the stew. Yeah, you have to be conscious of water. Yeah, I knew that water in my pepper and crayfish wasn't going to make my stew to be watery. So I was conscious of that. Here we have our thing cooking. So I need to cover the pot to allow the things to enter very well. Yeah, to join together. It's already boiled here, and as you can see, it's still thick. It's not watery at all. It's not watery, and I love the texture. I love the color of the palm fruit. This is it. I've added that remained onion, the onions that I remained at the beginning of the cooking. I didn't want to add everything together, so I waited to add it at the ending of my cooking so that it will still be tasting fresh onion in my stew. So it's time now to add our vegetables, our scent leaf, that's our scent leaf there, and our pumpkin leaf, that's ugu leaf. It's very essential, and you need to get the one that is fresh, and you don't have to allow it to overcook in the stew. So as you can see, look at it. This is so yummy, so yummy, so yummy. Okay, our stew is ready. It's really thick. I love the texture. You don't have to leave it to cook for so long. The vegetables need to still be, fresh in the pot, not overcooked. And here we have our stew. This is our Banga stew, our Ofe Akwu. Delicious Ofe Akwu. This is Igbo delicacy. It's ready to serve, and here we are. It's served for eating. This is our white rice. Our white rice and our Ofe Akwu is ready. It's ready for consumption. All right, we have the finisher here.